Our next Wonder Woman knows how to get ratings, and that's an understatement. This woman makes headlines with what she does. Katy Ferguson is the Executive Vice President and Marketing Partner for Entertainment at Horizon Media. She's boosted viewership and driven social conversations for outlets like A&E Networks and the Travel Channel, and including a list of shows like Duck Dynasty, Bonnie and Clyde. Katy's a big reason the first episode of The Bible had more than 13 million viewers and gave Hatfields and McCoys the biggest launch in cable history. It's pretty impressive. So let's give a big hand to Katy Ferguson.
Hi, everybody. I'm really humbled to be in this room with 800 people, and thank you all. I know you're not all here for me, but I appreciate the support. There's so much positivity, and I'm really, really honored to be here with all of you wonderful women. I've always thought that I lived a charmed life. I'm not from New York originally. I actually grew up outside of New Orleans, and New Orleans could not be further, not only in distance, but also in temperament from New York. It's a totally different world down there. And I was always fascinated with advertising and actually with television in particular. And I'm really thankful that I had the opportunity to build a career that was really focused in kind of both of those two areas, where those two areas actually intersect. The getting to this point actually in my career was a really interesting journey. Most of what I actually knew about advertising I learned on Melrose Place, and I don't know about you guys, but in some ways it was a pretty accurate representation of the world, scarily enough, but in many ways obviously not so much. But that kind of drove my passion. The kind of glamour and the drama really appealed to me. That's the reason why I'm working also in television. So I majored in mass communication and decided that I wanted to move to New York to kind of pursue this really glamorous, amazing career. And but I actually didn't know anyone in New York, so I had to kind of figure out, how do I get from New Orleans to New York? And so I actually applied for an internship through the Ad Club of New York, which is an amazing organization, and they kind of got me up here with a paid internship, which actually do exist, in case you're wondering. They do actually, some people pay interns. So I spent the first couple years of my career learning the ropes, and I can honestly say that my early years in advertising were a little bit of a mix of Melrose and Mad Men, and it definitely did not disappoint. So in early 2002, I was actually given the opportunity to learn the cable television business, and I was working on Lifetime. And there's actually some folks here that were at Lifetime at the time when I was there in early 2000. And it was a really interesting time in cable. It was actually when everybody started to invest in original programming. It was before over the top, that kind of dirty little word that we're all dealing with right now. And there was actually basically the internet pretty much didn't exist, at least certainly not in the way that it does today. And for me, it was really love at first sight. And I spent the last 13 years of my life and my career kind of honing my skills and learning the ins and outs of the business. And I love the constant change and the evolution, and I really never know what my day is going to be like, which is really, really fun for me. I've had the opportunity and the pleasure to work with some amazing clients and partners, and many of whom are here today. The A&E folks are right here, and I know there's other of you guys in here, but I'm not sure what table you're at. And I was able to work on some really amazing launches of some really awesome shows like Duck Dynasty and Bates Motel, Vikings, Dance Moms. I worked on Deadwood when Courtney was at HBO, and Dexter at Showtime. And I just feel really, really humbled to have, one, to be in this room with all of these amazing people and these really, really talented women. And all of the people that are here today who have kind of been on this journey with me. And I'm so glad that my friends and my colleagues are here supporting me, and I'd really like to thank Multi-Channel News and Women in Cable for this honor. And most importantly, I want to thank the folks that are at table 51, who I can't see you, but I know that you're there. There they are. They're my amazing team. They're here supporting me today, and they are truly the best and the brightest in the business, and I credit them for all of the amazing work that we've done. They make me look really, really good, which is a hard thing to do, I know. And I also wanted to thank my husband, Jay, who also is here somewhere. I elected to not bring my children because my 4-year-old would probably be stage diving right now, and that just doesn't seem like the appropriate thing at an event like this. He's very cute, but I think it would be a little disruptive. So thank you, everyone. I really appreciate this award, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the show. Thanks.